What is ERP, Fims, Thims, and Hims? Today I'm going to be talking about my first impressions of Paralives, which has been a highly anticipated game for a lot of people for a long while. I was so excited that I jumped up and got it the moment it released on Monday, which is something I never do for games, but I was so excited I just had to have it. And as a little treat, they even had an early bird sale on the day of release, so I managed to save a whole $4. Now, because this game is in early access and I want to avoid another Enzoy situation, I'll be trying my best not to make direct comparisons to The Sims, because honestly, I can talk shit about The Sims and EA all day, but I do want to enjoy the game for what it is and the unique features that it can bring to the live sim gaming genre. When you first open the game, you'll see a cute intro animation, followed by a tutorial that introduces you to the controls and camera movement. And if you play games on a PC regularly, then the controls are very easy to pick up. I do think that the feature to group the paras and move them at the same time is very intuitive. And I know I said I want to make a direct comparison, but if you are a Sims player on the PC and I don't know, maybe console, you would understand the hell it was to get the Sims to move together to do anything anywhere. After the tutorial, you'll be sent to the Paramaker to make your para. As with any life sim game, the make or break honestly depends on the customization. And I'm glad that they made sure that the Paramaker was as complete as it could be for early access. I was actually a little overwhelmed at first by the level of customization for the body, and also the different format for editing the body as well, but it wasn't too hard for me to pick up at all. You can adjust literally any part of the body, including hands, feet, and height. Also, there is some humor present in the settings of the game that I found out. Me personally, I kind of thought the Texas and banana measurement options were kind of funny. What is Texas and bananas? Everything's bigger in Texas. Is that... what is that? I wonder what that means. Height. I also heavily fucked with the custom color system for everything, including the hair, clothes, and accessories, and I was able to tailor everything to my liking instead of being stuck with the finite options that I might not like at all that much. Now, it is early access, so there isn't an abundance of hair and clothes options. However, I do believe that the stuff that they do have available right now is more than enough to suffice for your first gameplay. So when you make your para, you will then have to choose a storyteller, which is essentially the difficulty level for the game. There are Stella, the dog, for easy, Maxence for normal, and Ricardo for hard. You can however customize the gameplay and even the storyteller irregardless, so don't think these are like hard, finite choices. It's also super customizable. I guess they just have the 3 options just for a quick start. Once that's done, you pick a place to live and are given tasks to acclimate you to the game, which is get a job, cook a meal, and place a decorative item. My first playthrough, I didn't really get it, but now I understand that there are wishes, and then there was the actual queue for the paras to do something. I kind of got it mixed up at first and I was a bit confused, but that's my fault. User error. As we know, the game is in early access, so I did experience some lag, minor bugs, and a crash when I tried to make another para, but nothing too crazy, especially compared to many other PC players. I've had it pretty smooth, I'm not gonna lie. The clothing, the options, the hair and interactions are still very limited. However, if you keep track of the Paralives social team on their social medias, you'll see that they're working on updates right now, so I have faith that everything will improve in the future. For what it is, I would still say that it plays super well, and I do believe that it'd be worth your while if you wanted to get the game in its current state. I'm really impressed with the Paralives early access right now, and I'm so excited to see how they will progress in the future. I've been super excited for about 2 years, ever since I discovered that this game was in the works, especially since I stopped playing The Sims for many reasons. And I also couldn't be bothered with Enzoy for also many reasons. So this game has been a fresh of breath air. Anyways, if you're someone thinking about getting it or you're on the fence, I would personally say that you should play it. I do think that it will offer many hours of fun even in its early access stage. And I'm also going to be continuing my journey with the para that I made in this video, so stay tuned for any live streams that I might have in the future. If you made it to the video, thank you so much for donating me your precious time. And if you want to thank me back, please leave a like, maybe subscribe. And if you want to share your opinions on Paralives in my comment section, please do so. I am open to hearing all thoughts and opinions. Bye!